never prepared.
There we
It's all
go.
improvisation.
Looking good.
Let's go. Let's go.
And I can hear you, and I hope that everybody can hear us. Welcome, everybody. We're on the Hohner YouTube channel. It's Thursday evening, 9 p.m. Central European summertime again. Hope you're enjoying the great weather in Europe, at least. It's getting a little warmer and sunnier. Thank you for tuning in. I can see a lot of Portuguese already in the chat. Otavio can definitely understand that and translate.
Yeah.
So today I'm very happy. Looking forward to the conversation. This is our first one. And still, we do know each other for a long time already from outer space, from internet, from the harmonica world. So please welcome with me. I want to see a lot of clapping hands in the chat. Otavio Castro from Brazil. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you so much for the invitation, Konstantin. Thank you for all the people that are looking this live. Let's go.
Oh yeah, we're ready to go. So are you? I hope so. Everybody in the chat, let us know from where you're tuning in. Let us know if you want to hear us play something. I feel like people always want us to play some music and some harmonica during the streams. So I'm always ready to play some Latin stuff.
Yeah.
For those who don't know about Otavio, Otavio is a real harmonica virtuoso, and like for real, because he plays everything on one C diatonic harmonica. Not only that, in different styles, but also different harmonicas like the chromatic and the bass harmonica and the chord harmonica on his records too. So we're going to talk about all things music and harmonica. So yeah, what have you been up to today? Up until now, it's 4 p.m. your time, right?
Yeah, it's 4 p.m. here in Brazil.
So
It's
what's
very
your
good
daily routine right now? Like you do some teaching?
Yeah. We was talking about at 6 I will do my class. I have a student here in my house that we practice like a technique and theory and like testing things about the gigs, because I play some piano. And this is I study as soon like 7 in the morning with the coffee. I have my first study, open the
wow.
mind, and on afternoon I do like a second study about harmony, about improvisation and set list and things like that.
That's crazy. So you still keep on with your practice routine?
Yeah, I love practice routine because it's important to make this division. Because if you try to study all the things in one time, you can be confused about this whole thing. And open minds studies are very important. I think so. Like don't think so much about the scales, the chords, but thinking about music, the free music, only using the chromatic scale.
That's so good. I can see so many familiar people tuning in. Igor, Kasuya, we're gonna have the challenge going on this month. Abdullah from Saudi Arabia. Bruce is tuning in. Little Will. Boris Plotnikov from Russia. This is awesome. Santana Harps from Brazil.
Yeah, Santana Harps is the guy that makes my harps.
Oh,
I
okay.
use wood harps.
Well, I mean, that's like usually not the first topic, but tell us about the harmonicas you play. Yeah,
It's a good first topic. I use a wood harp, make
beautiful.
from Santana. Is a northwest of Brazil, and there's a hair woods like a lot of time, you know? Like 300 years about this kind of woods.
Okay.
It's from the church.
So I suppose you didn't start out playing a harmonica with like round holes. How did you get into that?
This was like an idea that I had because I came from, in fact, I came from diatonic harmonica, but I passed a little time on chromatic harmonicas. So I was inspired by this one, by the
I see. Okay. Yeah.
6/4X. So I always thinking about the precision of the way of the wind. So my idea was like, let's try a round holes, and the people, oh, Otavio, this is crazy because the square is easier to find, and in fact is easy. A round is more difficult to put correctly the sound, but we have a more precision, and the pressure of the wind is correctly to the reed, so turns harder, but it's good for the sound. I think is an idea, but
Yeah.
I study with other harps. I use the wood harps in records, shows, because the sound is very great. But I try to study, and the basic studies I maintain in normal harps to encourage my students to play. Like, I have to buy a special harp. No, you don't have to buy a special harp. We play in normal harps. But for records, I prefer the wood harps because of the sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels good. Um, and also, I feel like, I mean, that's weird. I mean, like, I'm not like a big cleaner of my harmonicas, you know? But
Me too.
I feel like, especially with wood, it's kind of good. Like, it plays better if you already played it for some time and there's like some moisture in there that already dried, so it's a little more airtight, you know?
Yeah. And with the time, the sounds is opening. So this is one of my older harmonicas. So the sounds open with the ears.
Oh, yeah.
But we you have to be paying attention of on a cleaning, because you have some treaty of the material. So if you make some force, you can don't do okay with the woods, can hurt your mouth. So
Yeah,
you have to be paying attention with the cleaning, because it's different than the normal harps.
I see. So Boris is asking what kind of reed plates are inside.
Yeah, this is a good question. Are Golden Melody red plates?
Oh, nice. I love the
Always
gold
go.
melody.
I always use that Golden Melody for a lot of reasons. I think that Golden Melody have a better result.
Yeah, I still feel like if I would have to buy like an out of box harmonica, I would still get like a gold melody because like it's kind of easy to set up for me. Like even if I just gap it, it
Yeah.
can be like a worst case choice for a gig. Like if something breaks like on the day of the gig or something.
Yeah, my adjustment on a new harp is like a 40 minutes. In 40 minutes, I can adjust a C harp for playing a whole show. Like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
It's very fast to adjust a golden melody, a new golden melody.
that's good. So what do you do like besides gapping?
Yeah, I put down the reeds, and some reeds I made the arching. The
Okay, so you
arching,
curve the reed.
but yeah, it's very little. It's very little. It's not huge, because if you do a huge arching, you it's the same situation than the new harp. So it's very smooth. No, it's very a little arching, and the four, the five, the six hole, the seventh a little, not so much things, and I don't make embossing, because I think that
Okay.
golden melodies have a very good cut. So 20 years ago, we had to do embossing, but today I don't think so. For other harps, are important to do embossing because the cuts are not so good, and when you want to the chromatization of diatonic and harmonica, you have to to be good cuts for the air, the turbulence.
Oh yeah. Well, but you don't have like any harp disassemble to look inside right now, do you?
What?
Do you have a harmonica disassembled right now?
Disassemble a normal harp. I have some normal harps here That's my harps to study.
Okay.
That are my setup
So all of them are C
study.
harmonicas or what?
I only have C harmonicas. I
Yeah.
don't have any harp in other keys. I only have the C harps. So this is my study harps, my normal harps that only it's me adjusting and turning and it's my school, my school here. But these harps, Santana begins, and then I continue with the maintenance.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, definitely. I feel like when I get my custom harmonicas, still like if I go on stage, like I notice, oh maybe I could set like the gapping on that reed a little higher or something.
And do this gapping without opening the harp. I make only using these two,
Yeah.
and this
Yeah,
is
I love
like
that too.
whatever you do the adjustment in the middle of show. Yeah, yeah, but we feel that the reed on the fingers, but this is the custom.
Yeah. So if I go back in my mind, like I feel like the first video that I saw you playing harmonica was maybe it was like a video from Spa 2012 or something. And there was a jam going on, and there was like watching my heroes on YouTube, and you were playing there, and I think Jason was playing like the chord harmonica,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there was
yeah. It was
Christelle
minor
Berton,
swing.
and you were playing minor swing exactly.
Minor swing. It was a surprise because I didn't knew it, the music minor swing, and
Yeah,
that history is very good history, because it was a surprise to me. Like Otavio is, we have a discussion in the room. Come on, get inside the discussion, and I was like lost with my different English, and then Michael Peloquin was talking like man, the people change the harps and but Otavio is doing something that is complicating the things, and I'm looking like, oh my god, I don't want to talk because my English, oh my god. And Jason said something like, let's play a music, you will see that Otavio will understand faster the harmony. And I look at, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And then they start to play minor swing. I didn't knew it, the minor swing.
yeah,
Then uh, the uh, the Michael Peloquin did the first solo and passed to me, and I started. It was a A minor harmony, was
yeah.
not so difficult, but was very good because Jason is a great friend that I have, and enthusiastic about what I'm doing, and I'm very proud of this friendship, because playing one harp seems like a complicated thing, but for me is the simple thing because the notes are in the same place,
Yeah.
and we talked about this how to hold this theory about this kind of thinking. So the spa 2009 was very special in my life at the moment that
Oh, it
I
was
met some
2009.
people like Felisco was like a dream. I met Felisco, I met Charlie Musselwhite, and we played at the same night. Was Felisco, then was me, then was Charlie Musselwhite. This for me was like a dream come true, and playing Brazilian music and playing one harp, and the people, oh, you are saying that you play good. And no, no, no. For me, it's because it's simple. I don't want to play more than other people. It's my limitation. You know, I think about harmony, and so one harp for me is easier
Yeah.
because we only have 19 notes about bends and overs, and for me it's easier because I have to mentalize only 19 forms or my muscles. So and then Peloquin said, oh, he is this complicated. So we are contribution for the harmonica, you know, because in fact we all love a harmonica.
Oh yeah. It's crazy that it was 2009. But yeah, like the harmonica festivals, that's the thing. Like for me, going to the harmonica masters in Trossing the first time, same
Yeah.
thing. Like it's like meeting my stars, you know? Like you just like see Steve Baker walking across the street after like just being amazed at what he does on YouTube.
Yeah. I
So
think
yeah.
this is one of the magics of the harmonica world, because I think that I can be wrong, but I feel that we have a big family about the harmonica players. Are not so much so much people, so we know each other. We are, oh, I know you. So harmonica have like a family feelings
Yeah,
that Spark realized,
that's very true.
and this is very good.
So have you been to other harmonica festivals afterwards?
Yeah, but all in Brazil. I think that all
Okay.
in Brazil. All the harmonica festivals was in Brazil. In 2003 was my first international event playing in one harp, and was very polemic. Like, have one guy that say that plays all in one harp and see. And it was very polemic. I have a lot of histories to tell, but it's been a very good way to walk with this festival, and showing the love about harmonica. So much more than technique is a love for harmonica, and much more is belief on harp. I believe in diatonic harmonica.
Yeah.
So as a chromatic instrument, but I have a very huge belief about the instrument, and this is difficult to some people understand. Like, no, you are saying to playing all in one harp. No, no, this is love. This is devote about the harp.
That's the thing.
Simple,
It
simple,
also
simple
like
devotion. Simple devotion.
not only believe in yourself, like you gotta believe in your instrument, you know, and then
Yeah,
you can make it sound good. So
yeah.
there might be
I
a lot
want
of
to
people
see
in the
E
chat.
flat minor.
Yeah. There,
Where is the E flat minor? Where is the E flat minor? Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Let's play. Peace.
yeah. If it sounds good, it is good. So people in the chat, there might be some viewers out there who are like beginners or who are bending only. Could you explain to them what you do? And can you show?
Yeah, yeah, a pleasure. In fact, it's not what I do; it's what the harmonica does, does. Oh, so this is the potential of the instrument. I'm only a guy that put my wind on the harp, but the star is the instrument. So you want me explain really,
Oh
because I
yeah,
talk a lot. So
definitely.
this is an instrument with 20 reeds. So each reed makes two notes, two chromatic notes. If you pick a normal red plate, so each reed makes two notes, two chromatic notes. So we have 20 reeds and 40 notes. So we have some repetition of notes. So we can do 38 notes. So it's a chromatic instrument. So like when you bend, like you do a bend of a four, we think that this band is on the draw reed, but in fact, this band is on the blow reed. When this reed is played up in the opposite flux of the wind, so we can understand that bends and overs are the same thing, because when you do a bend, you are a draw band. You are drawing the blow reed, and the blow reed plays in inverse, and then make the semitone. And when you do the overblow, you are blowing the draw reed, and the draw reed, like on the four, the draw reed is the D on the C harp. And when you blow the reed of draw, this D comes to E flat, because it's playing with a blow. So overblows and bends are exactly the same thing. And this approximation of techniques is what I'm trying to do all over these years to play chromatically. Like, so there are
Yeah.
the 38 notes. So, like, but Otavio, I think that this is difficult. Not so difficult because our 19 normal notes, natural notes, because we have two G's, one G on the second draw and one G on the third blow. So we don't have 20 notes because note is the sound that we can put on the scores on the sheet. So we have 19 natural notes and 19 notes about the bends and overblows. So 19 plus 19, we have 38 notes. It's like a flute because we have the range similar to the flute, the C flute.
Yeah.
And when I thought about that, whoa, 1 minute, man, I have a flute, so I can play. So the people think like Otavio, but the note is not so good. Well, try to play trombone, try to play trumpet. Will be so difficult then. So
Yeah,
it's a
very
new
true.
culture. No, because the cello. On cello, you have only 4 notes tuning. The rest are only on your ear, on your experience. So we are trying to make like a catalog of the musical positions. And then the stars is not the people, but the instrument. The instrument is incredible. So if we can play correctly the diatonic chromatically, the fault is not from the instrument. The fault is mine, in my case. So I'm trying to study and do exercises like to
Yeah, all that
to
good stuff.
to organize the things like
I like this one. Like using the two
yeah,
G's.
yeah, and trying to pick perfectly and try to pick some classic approach like okay, this is a classic or so and some others like Coltrane think is like
Oh yeah. That's basically transposing in perfect fourths.
yeah, and do aleatory things like and try to find this approach and studying this Konstantin, I was thinking like which approach is more beautiful, and I was like confused because I like so much forms of this like this have a personality.
Yeah.
Oh, some each key is each chord have this personality. So I was thinking about uh, if you look like Coltrane and Miles, monsters, the gods of music. So they play like perfectly, but the form to play trumpet is different than play tenor sax. So each instrument have a language. So I have thinking about the new language about from the harmonica diatonic. Like a diatonic harmonica can contribute to music because the connection of the notes are have a great personality. So the form to play in F sharp is different. Like
Yeah.
no, it's like this is good. This is the sound of instrument. It's not my sound. Like Otavio said, no, this is the sound of instrument. So I can play better. I have to study. But the instrument, the physical of instrument, be able us to new kind of lines, you know. And these lines are my like my love. And this kind of phrase uh, is be able only on C sharp minor. So to do this phrase, I
Yeah.
have to go to I must go to this key in this kind of chord.
Or like this one, like that's only
Yeah,
A flat, huh?
and a lot of discover sounds, the new sounds. My mind was open about the video from Howard Levy, New Directions for a Harmonica. So I believe so much in new directions for harmonica. So like, but Otavio playing one harp, the language of blues is not so good. No, this is some. You have some questions, but it's not about the blues. It's about the music. So to play bluesy, you must to change the harp to the approach. But we have a new language, and this is very difficult on a old world. Have a new language for new instrument. Then that's for me this is the possibility to live the future nowadays.
Yeah. Wow, that's very true. You were just playing like some Dorian stuff in D flat, and before the stream, you told me about you basically like drawing the scale. Can you tell us a
Yeah,
little bit about that? Like, how do you actually like visualize stuff like that, and yeah, scales and modes?
yeah. This is one of the high points of my search. Is about what can I explain? The harmonica, you can't see the things. It's not like a guitar. It's not like a piano that you see the notes. So we have the possibility to construct the blackboard inside our minds. So I have a diagram that's different that the classic diagram. I have a diagram chromatic that I organize the notes in the chromatic order. So in this kind of diagram, we can draw the scales like art forms, like waves, you
Yeah,
know, and then this kind of study be able you to like you see a chord like a F sharp seventh, like a mixolydian. When you look the F sharp seventh, in the same time you look the line, you'll be able to look at an entire line for one hole to 10 hole. Like this kind of drawing, be able to see the whole scale in 1 second. It's like a form, like remember a draw. So each scale have a draw is have his beautiful. I used to say that each scale has his beauty, you know, and the line and the characteristics and the instrument that have 3 octaves, too different. So the drawings are too beautiful. So like when you study the pentatonic from the 1 to 10, you see a way to play, and this way is like a compression and no compression of the air. It's like a line. It's like a body line to breathe. And I look too much to the breath more than for the harp. I look the harp,
yeah,
make the diagram, and try to understand that diagram in my body. And then we approximate all scales because in all scales we must to make compress, discompress of air. So it's not so distant about the keys when you look the lines because you draw all the modes.
Wow, so do you have an example that you can show us, or?
Yeah, I have I don't know how to share. I can share something here.
Oh yeah, we can work that out.
Let's try. 1 minute.
Are you allowed to share? Because like I might be like the host of the Zoom session. Let me see what I can do
No.
to allow you.
We are on improvisation now. This is very good.
Let's see. Now
Oh,
you
I
are the
have my
host, and
last.
now you
I have
have.
a class here. I have my last class, my last online class. I have here on is draw it. This is good because is ready.
You should be able to screen share now. Oh, okay. Yeah.
This was my last class was yesterday. I was talking about the D major scale. Then you can see the crazy things here. This is the first octave, the first whole, second whole, third whole, fourth whole. So we have 8 notes: D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. We have 8 notes. So we have 3 movements. A here is from draw, blow, and all these notes are draw. So 3 movements. We have 5 movements, movement less. So this is the concept of performance. So we have 8 notes only with 3 movements. So like, D minor, D major is difficult. No, it's very easy and it's comfortable. And this was my last class. Curious is all drawn now. So this is concept of performance. We
I
look
see.
the notes and we look the movement of the body. And looking about the movement of the body, we can optimize the movements. So D major is not so difficult. And this is the line, Konstantin. This is the line. When I think only this. This is the D major on the first octave.
Yeah.
When I think D major comes this kind of thinking, and it's faster to understand. So this part of drawing. Oh, so this is the compress and compress, and F sharp is a compressed note, G is a uncompressive note, A is a compressive note, B no.
Oh yeah.
So it's only one draw.
See what you mean? Yeah.
It's like a bubble gun. You know, I think a lot of bubble guns. So,
Yeah.
so we can think about a lot of scales here. All scales have particularities about the articulation of the notes, and this for me is the soul of my study, how to play in any key, any scale, understanding the lines and the body movements. Very crazy.
Wonderful. I love that. Yeah, thinking
Very
about
crazy.
bubble gums.
But we have the lines. I can draw a lot of lines. My students know about this because this is curious and turns the study, visual studies, and this visual come to imagination. When my wife said to me like, "Oh, when Otavio closed the eyes, is because he's looking." So when I close the eyes to playing, I see all the good diagram, like A flat minor, Frisian.
Yeah.
Open the draw, like a Zorro with the this is the C harp. So it's faster to see the scale. You see the draw, and the draw represents the body movement. But these lines have the basis on my diagram. That is a different diagram. Do you want to see my diagram?
Oh, if you can show it, yeah.
I can show
Everybody
you.
in the chat, if you have any questions, let us know. This
Oh,
is
please,
super
please,
exciting
because
for me too. Like I like the bubblegum idea and like the thinking
yeah, the
about
bubble
like
gun.
compressed and non-compressed notes. You know?
No, this is the diagram that I use it because we can see that the blow is up and the draw is down, but this don't help me because I can see anything of this. So when I blow the C, it's like a body movement, no?
Yeah.
So I see like a guitar. So this is in Portuguese. So uh, the letter S is the blow. The A is draw. A with B is a bending on draw. So this is in Portuguese, and I made this with a simple pen. But this is my way to look the harp. So the chromatic order, like this is a simple exercise that I pass. Like you do all the notes of the four, then each time you put one more, and
Yeah.
then you create the custom to see chromatic the instrument.
Wow, I
Thank you
love
so much.
that
This is
overview.
this is my crazy thinking.
Yeah, I never saw anybody else like actually looking at the layout of the harmonica in that way.
Yeah, because this is like a line, a chromatic line. So when I think, I think in line, like a piano, like a guitar. I don't see the harp like a piano. I don't see the harp like a guitar. I see the harp like a harp. But we can see the things, so we can create on our mind a diagram, a logic diagram that's mixing with the body movements. So it's like a conditionating the body to the functions of the harp. So overblows, bends, draw, blows is all the same thing. Is are masks like a password. Each note have a password. So we have 19 notes about bendings and overblows. So if I play in 12 harps, I I I will uh, make a 228 notes.
Yeah.
So for me, this is too much notes to learn. Like 228 notes to study. No, I don't want this. I want only the 19. And when I talked this with Jason, Jason understood me. Oh man, have some logic. Have some logic. No, because I'm limited. It's not because I play well. It's not this way. It's because I'm limited. I'm focused to resolve my instrument. So when I have to read some score, some sheet music, it's easier because the B is on the middle line. When I see the sheet music, for me it's like a tablature.
Yeah.
But this is not an obligation. This is a way that I found to understand my study and to express me. Uh, and with the time, was very curious, Konstantin, because in the beginning it was like a virtuose line to study. Okay, but I had some special students that are tetraplegic people that only movement about here in the neck for up, and then came to my house and Otavio, I want to chromatize the diatonic, not for play so well. It's because I want to put my nurse out of my room. I was wow, this is serious. He don't want to play with the nurse uh, too close. The tetraplegic people. And the other case was the simple people that don't have too much conditional, financial conditional, economic condition to buy a lot of harps. And then was the way that these people to play all the things in one harp. And so I have a very special student that have 16 years, he have only three harmonicas,
Yeah.
and he plays all the things. He's beautiful because he don't play to be better than the friends. No, the fact is not this objective. It's only because by 12 harps or 24 harps are difficult for him. No, so the chromaticism I have seen that is like a virtuose line. Okay, okay, but you have the tetraplegic people, the people that have deficiency, and the third people that is the economic difficult. So I have thinking about this whole theory is good for all the movement of the harp, and the love spread the harp for spread love for harmonicas.
Yeah. That's beautiful. So
It's
the
more than
question
technique.
I have in my mind, obviously, and many out there too, is do you even tongue block sometimes?
Yeah, I do I love to do all the things on my albums. When I can do the tongue blocks, I do. When I can, I do a lot of. So on the music. So when I be able to use some classical techniques of harmonica, I love to do this,
Yeah.
but it's not all the time because the harmonies uh, are changing, and I have to think about the moment, the exactly moment. But it's a different use. It's not a classic use.
Okay, I see. So we have like a little Latin harmonica challenge going on later this month with your Brazilian colleague Igor Kasuya. Do you have like pieces for beginners you can suggest? Like
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
Brazilian
I love
pieces?
this. Yeah, I have a special work with compositions. So my first compositions that I record was difficult compositions because I wanted to learn the more difficult chords. Then I composed something not difficult to play, but difficult to improvise. And with the time, I was thinking about music for beginners. So in my last album, the last track is a very easy uh, melody in E major. Yeah? Like, come on, be welcome to E major. Be welcome.
Yeah. What was that
And I
tune
have I
called?
have other musics. I love to think about that. The welcome musics.
What's that tune called?
This is bom dia. Bom dia is good morning in Portuguese.
Oh yeah.
Bom dia. And the other music is altar. Altar is a music with very classical phrases about the blues. Are very easy phrases and bluesy phrases, but the harmony is very different.
So nice. Yeah.
Like like you can enter, but to stay you have to study. Well, welcome. You can enter, but if you enter, you first stay. You have to study. I have a tune called Calango that is in Natum B album that is the same thing. You have a F sharp that you have to tune. Do,
Yeah.
No, and this is like a first study, but the harmony is very crazy. So you can answer, you is welcome, but for improvisation, you have to study
Well,
a
what's
little
your
bit.
suggestion to people and harmonica players like intonation? Like, how do you work on intonation on your bands and overblows? What would be an exercise for intermediate players?
Yeah, I think a good advice that I can say to the people is find the good things that you play, good things that you play. Don't think about me. Don't think about anybody. Think about you. Things that you think that you do good, like and try to translate, transpose your characteristics, like. No, try to
Yeah.
transpose you. Try to transpose you like. Try to transpose you, your characteristics. Do not create a great distance between this new world and you. Try to transpose you. What you like to play. I love to play Baby Please Don't Go. Okay, let's try to transpose Old Baby Please Don't Go. Transpose yourself. No, because the music is free. So like I don't want to play like I don't want to play like no, you don't have to play like anybody. You have to expand your technique, like Howard said to us in 19th. Like expand your technique, be yourself, you know. So this is the I think that is the better advice. Uh, don't create so much distance about yourself. No, transpose your favorite phrases. Oh, but it's not. Will not going to be equal. Okay, but this is a chromatic instrument, a different instrument that each note have a different form to make. This is the beauty. This is the new thing.
Yeah, that's really good because like your ears are very important, and if you just like play something that you do know already and that you like to play, yeah,
Yeah,
that
transpose you,
helps.
transpose you, transpose you. You don't have to play. Oh, I love to play Donna Lee. Donna Lee, okay, but you don't have to play Donna Lee. You don't have to
What's your
play
favorite
the
key to play it
Brazilian.
in?
I only play Donna Lee in the
Original
original.
one, yeah.
I play all the musics on original keys. So you don't
Man, I
have to
haven't played that
play
in a while, but I
this
think
music.
like I always used like a B flat harmonica played in A flat. Is that
Yeah,
the
I don't
original
know.
key, A
For
flat?
for me, this is difficult. This is difficult.
Yeah.
This is
But
difficult
is the
to
original
think.
key of the song A flat?
Yeah, it's A flat.
Okay, yeah. I always used the B flat then.
But this is the challenge. But
Yeah.
all the music have this challenge. If you pick giant steps and Brazilian music, all the music have a difficult. When you see like, oh, this music is easy. Oh, take care, man, because where's the sound? Because you can think that is easy, but the sound is the target, the sound, the music, because the public don't have fault about your poor technique. So
Yeah.
the public deserve music, and the public don't want to know is if it's overblow, overdraw. Oh, is this sound because I'm doing
You know, I just
overblow?
like,
The
yeah,
public,
exactly. I remember like playing, like when I really like learned playing harmonica. I remember like playing in front of like whatever, my friends, my parents, or like in closed cycles. And I was like, I didn't start out playing, but I rather was like, okay, listen, the next song I'm gonna play an overblow there, which is very hard, and then I'm gonna play a bend there. And like, I was like explaining for 20 minutes before I started to play, which obviously doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, it's kind of funny.
I love the idea that to hide the technique. The people do not perceive. Like when you
Yeah.
play, I can perceive the overblows. For me, this is the sky for me. Like when you play, I don't perceive the overblows. Oh, thank you,
Yeah, I
thank you,
love
because
that.
I don't want you perceive. I want you perceive the music. No, like, oh, was a over band? No, no, no. You didn't listen to the music. You listen at the overblow, and this is not so good because the good technique hide the difficulties. Like when I I like to think in Yo-Yo Ma. Do you know Yo-Yo Ma?
Yeah, I
Yo-Yo
do.
Ma is a cello musician that when you see Yo-Yo Ma playing, it's like a two relaxed things, you know, too relaxed playing arias of Bach. It's too beautiful. But try to play cello. Try to play. Oh, it's terrible, man. You put your finger, the sound is terrible, and you think, man, the sound a C played of by Yo-Yo Ma, a C note to a C, it's too beautiful, and like he hide all the experience, all the technique, because of the music, and the music is on the front, like, oh, I listen to you, and I was lost on the note, on the note. This is very good. I got it.
Yeah.
So if you percept the overblows, I came like sad, like I'm not so good.
But nice, man. I should transpose Donna Lee. I'm always on the B
No,
flat, you
no,
know.
no. Only play what you want.
That's my key that I like to play it in.
Yeah, Donna Lee have some problems for the normal C harp because we must to start it from the nine hole.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad. Oh, this is the problem. You have the fluting, the piccolo flute. This is the reality of wind instruments. And I was realizing that this kind of situation was not a problem. Was the real situation about this instrument that have this range. So Donna Lee have this question. Oh, you have to you must to start it on the nine. Oh, I will change the harp. Okay, okay. I don't feel this problem because when I saw this challenge, I think, well, this is a good motivation to target my overdraw of the nine. And this challenge is a very good motivation to play well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very good exercise, and I like to see the exercise on the music and see the music on the exercises. So this is my line of study. I see the exercises inside the music, and I see the music inside the exercises. For example, I exercise about Dorian arpeggio. So I try to play
Oh wow.
musically.
That's very
Musically,
precise, like, or like very articulate. Like, how many of the
it's
notes
like
are you
a
articulating?
northeast music from Brazil. So I play the exercise, thinking that the exercise is the music. So I enjoy the line,
Yeah.
and put musically on the exercise and try to put out the exercise, pick the exercise from the music. Like you have in Brazil, you have a very difficult tune called Chorinho pra ele. That,
Oh, I love that one.
so
I think I remember that one because it's on the record by I
Her-
don't know how to pronounce his name, but Andre
Hermeto
Memari
Pascoal.
and Hermeto Pascal. Yeah, he's
Hermeto
the
Pasquale.
composer, right?
So
But there's also that record
on
with
the final of
Hamilton
this melody, you
Giolanda.
have a very good exercise. You have a very good exercise on the final. Uh, yeah. So you have the scales. You can see the scales inside the music. So, oh, this part of music show me a challenge, a technical challenge. So I put out of the music, study, and pull back.
Yeah, that's
So I
crazy.
played some wrong now because I didn't prepare this kind of performance. But this is an example to see the exercise inside the music and see music on the exercise.
Yeah, that's a beautiful piece. Yeah, I think I have the sheet music here. I did work
Yeah,
on it
yeah,
at some point.
it's very difficult. The third, and now, wow, this is the E flat minor. It's very difficult, very difficult. So you have this example inside one music.
Yeah,
So Dona Lee, Chorinho pra ele, Giant Steps, these technical tunes bring to us very good examples to targets, study targets.
wonderful. So Boris has another question. He's asking you, what's life as a musician like right now? Like, what's the proportion between playing live and studying and teaching and
Well, my life in music, he's asking about.
yeah.
I don't know if the people know about this because I'm lawyer too. I'm lawyer, so I
Oh
have
yeah, that's what he writes.
a double life, you know. So I give my classes. That is what I really love to do. This spread love about harmonicas. I do some gigs. Actuality, I don't do so much gigs, but I continue doing some gigs, and I have like a in 3 or 3 months I do my show in Rio de Janeiro, playing my songs, my compositions, and the arrangements is a very emotional show because the music, the my compositions are challengers to harmonica. So I give them my class. I have some gigs and I have my show. 3 and 3 months I do my show, and in the other time I study and I'm a lawyer.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know about that, but Boris knew.
But I'm talking with bodies in the last months. I was worried about bodies because of the things that are happening the last notice. But I'm very happy that he's here with us. I'm very,
Yeah.
very happy because I worry with the people and where is bodies? What is bodies is okay? Bodies is right. Thank you, bodies.
Yeah, man. He just writes. Really love your bass harp job.
Yeah, the bass harp is other trip, is other travel.
Yeah, very
Because
true.
I play melodies on the bass. I'm not really a bassist bass harmonica because I play the melodies on the like. She's here with me. This wood is from Santana.
Oh, okay.
Look,
So he
it's
actually
a
worked on this one too.
very beautiful wood is from Santana, and I play the melody here. So a lot of things. Um,
Wonderful.
I love this harp because if you think the last note of the bass harp is the first of the diatonic, so it's like a continue.
Yeah.
Wow, this is perfect.
Maybe Brandon Power can build like.
Yeah, yeah. His idea I think not so difficult, but his idea because this
Yeah.
harp has a very high range. So whatever the ear of the people, your sound is too high, this too high. So sometimes on the show, I change the harp and clear the ear of the public, like. So this is good to clear
Oh, so nice. I really want to get like a. Last month I was talking to Ross Garin from LA, and he also plays the bass harmonica. And now I really want to get a bass harmonica.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The hairy harp now is more popular. I'm very happy about the popularity about the bass harp because they're very nice instruments. So the people can think like, but it's difficult. You have to some jumps. Okay, every instrument have his difficult. Every instrument. If you think that chromatization of diatonic harmonica is difficult, try to play trombone. If you
Yeah.
think that bass harp are difficult, try to play trumpet. Try to play clarinet. You will back to the harps because like we talk about, it's like a bubble gun technique. So we don't have buttons, digitals. So uh, this kind of thinking of lines and the body movement is like a bubble gun. You play like you talk. When I play diatonic, I feel like I'm talking. I really feel that I'm talking because it's only my mouth is movement.
Yeah.
So transform the difficulty in opportunity.
That sounds wonderful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad to be here with you, man. It's very good to talk about these things because I have did some lives on my YouTube channel, all in Portuguese, and I have some students outside Brazil, and
Oh yeah, I see.
I do I give my class in English with this more or less English that I have, but I make this and now can talk with you with this public listen about this kind of ideas. It's very good because these ideas is from being appropriated by the people. The people have to appropriate it for him. Like, oh, I see Otavio talking crazy things. I will try to transpose me. Yeah, this you don't have to play like me, like anybody. Transpose you and like a free playing. I go to my shows with 2 3 harps only, and this is very good.
Yeah.
When you have a gig, the music changes. Oh, let's play Dolphin Dance. Okay, where's my harp? Where's my harp? Where's my harp? No, I'm here. Let's play Dolphin Dance now. Baba, this is very, and was my origin to choose only one harmonica. Was the gigs, because the people started the music, and I was trying to find the harps, make the counts, which harp I will choose now, and the music begins and was in the middle, and I'm here with my case trying to thinking about. So this was very important to me to choose
I feel
one
like many
harp.
people can relate to that. Yeah.
And this is the way, like, oh, but this is like take five. Oh, but take five is in E flat minor. Okay, let's study. No problem. It's like the yo-yo ma playing on the cello in E flat because the instrument is on E. So E flat is have a distance to him too. It's difficult for anybody. This is why we have to get our applause because of our work. This is work. This is not magic. This is work and student. Like no, but I don't like the sound. Okay, but the fault is not from harmonica. The fault is mine. I don't play well. Okay, but the harp can do. And this is what I think. I believe in the instrument.
Yeah.
So I think that the new people, the young people, can see our live like I will play better than this guy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Think this, please. Think this. This is important for the harp, not for us.
Yeah.
For the harp, because harp is beautiful, and the industry can produce better harmonicas. This will be good for all the people. Uh, Good test pilots.
Wonderful. Very inspirational for everyone out there. I hope so. Darius is asking the right question. Is your music on Spotify? Check out the description box below. You can find all the social
Yeah,
media links.
I will see now. Sorry.
Yeah. So I linked all our social media accounts there. You can check out Otavio's music on Spotify. You can check out his website. Go follow us on Instagram for more harmonica content. And yeah. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time.
I was seeing the chat, but I've been like confused because I'm seeing here in this screen and this screen. Where's the question? We have a new question because I love this.
Oh yeah,
kind
it
of
was just
discussion.
about your
I love
music. If it's
polemics.
on
I love
Spotify,
polemics.
so I told
I
them.
love polemics. I love polemics because, this is the way. If you don't like the Otavio sound, it's not a problem. No problem. The thing is that I am devoted to diatonic harmonica, and I believe in this instrument. And I believe that some new guys can see these and like, I will play better. Yeah, thank you. The mission is completed.
Yeah. Question by Andrew Parker. Can you please explain how you only use 3 harps or 1 harp when they clog and blow out? How important is your setup beforehand? Do you burn through harps or reeds? Do you do your own repair work?
For you or for me? For me?
It's for you, yeah. So do you repair your harmonicas yourself? Like,
Yeah. It
do you
depends.
break reeds or no?
When I have to change the reed, and this is very hairy. No, I don't have I don't have broken reeds like for more than 10 years. I don't know exactly what is broken reed because I
Yeah,
play
same here.
with a very smooth air. I use small ventilation, too small ventilation. It's because my reeds are too close from red plates, so the air do not escape so much. So I don't play with a lot of force. No, so broken reeds is very hairy. When I have this kind of situation, we have in Brazil very good guys like Santana, like Little Will. We have very good guys that do this kind of work. Uh, but like tuning my harps, I do, and I use this kind of
Okay.
tool, and I use this is. This is like an eraser, so it's like a punishment of the reed. is you can uh, maintain your reed for a long time when you make a polishment. Uh, so I don't make so much things because I use a little air to do all the things. It's like
Yeah. And it's more about
it's too smooth. It's too
like
smooth.
compressing the air to get a nice sound.
For example, I have a technique that I call minimum effort. It's a technique that I created to tuning the notes. It's very crazy technique. My students know about that. I pick the chromatic tuner and put closer my ear, and I will do here because it's very crazy and it's good to people. Like this simple chromatic tuner, the sound. We have here a D sharp. So I put here, the target is you dominate the note with the minimum effort, the minimum, the real minimum, because you relax your muscles
Yeah.
when like I do the overblows and it is very very ugly doing the you don't have to make this kind of a face and so the minimum effort you will be relaxing your muscles so when the note is turning you put more air then you claim all the muscles to uh, increase the projection of the sound. So when you have the minimum effort, you can relax a lot of muscles to use them to project the sound. If for do the note you use all the things to make the sound, you don't have muscles to work because you are. And now where's the sound? I can do nothing more.
Yeah.
No, it's because you are using all the things and try to find the password and then you relax the rest the other muscles, and then the sound is very lower. Then you increase the projection, and you claim all the muscles. Come on, let's come back. Woo! And the notes go out with power. This is the
Great.
technique of
That's
minimal
good
effort.
advice. Yeah. So good. So yeah, maybe we can close with this off with some music. I don't know. Is that a good way? Is there something you want to play to us?
Uh, I don't know. I'm not prepared. I didn't prepare anything,
Yeah.
but I
We
can.
didn't prepare anything in
Um,
general.
I did. I did. I can improvise, make some improvisations, or I can play some piece because I compose some pieces for harps. I have a music called Switch Ventura, that is a piece without improvisation, and I have some music that have a very longer harmony to improvisation. So I like to do any this all the things playing Brazilian music. What you want to hear, we can do some. I love to improvise, invent music now.
Oh yeah. There would be like a premiere on the Hohner Live if you're up to that.
So I will play a free thing.
Oh yeah.
No, the exclusive material about now.
Yeah. Thank you
Too
so
loud,
much.
too loud. Thank you so much.
Nice. Frank is writing, oh yeah, he just warmed up.
Yeah, I love to play. I love to play. I was playing like I have to stop it. I have to stop. I must stop. Stop. Because if you let me playing, I play for minutes and minutes and minutes. I play a little fast. It's because I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be with brothers and sisters that plays harps. I'm very happy, really very happy. Now I can play like a ballad. Now it's almost impossible to
Yeah,
play a
that's not the
ballad.
mood.
Uh, being so happy that I'm here. Thank you so much to all the people. Thank you really so much. This is the simple devotion about harp. So chromaticism for me is not a top technique. For me, it's the basic. It's the new basic. And thank you
Nice.
so much for Howard. Thanks so much for Howard because Howard invented us.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for you taking the time, and thank you everyone for tuning in today. Hope you liked the stream. Hope you're inspired, and don't forget about the harmonica challenge we have going on April 24th, together with Igor Kasuya. I'm gonna upload or record like the announcement video today. So 6 p.m. Central European Summertime again. Next Hohner Live is on April 28th, together with Torleifur Davidson. I don't know if I pronounced that name correctly in English. He's from Iceland, I think. So, looking forward to that. Happy Easter. Thank you, Otavio. That was awesome.
Thank you so much, Konstantin. It was a great pleasure. I'm very happy about this live. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful day or a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.